world beyond our own, where consciousness can pause, where enemies become our friends and time and space depart. Symbiosis, the synergy of conflict in the liquid gold flows on through, water on the sway to chew. The storm changes the key. Black sea rain down on me. TV static in the trees. The way drags me down. Emotionally drowned. Symbiosis, the synergy of conflict in the
Dude, this song is such a banger. Anyway, hello! Hope everyone's doing well today. Happy Monday. Why is chat, I mean? Why is chat not doing the chat thing? Hold on. Why is chat not... Why are you guys in the void again? You guys should not be in the void. Why are you guys in the void? Why is that a thing? That should not be... hold on, hold on. Hold on, sometimes this happens. Sometimes, Caster Labs is being a little weird. And, I need to... Let me try and fix this. Let me see if I can fix this. If I go wabam, maybe? Okay, I have no idea. You guys are currently in the void. But let me still catch up real quick. Hold on, let me real quick catch up. Sven, welcome in. Adonis, welcome in. How's it going? It's going fine, although my eyes are not doing too hot today, so thank God this is a shorter stream. Sorry, but I can't be here today. Anyway, have fun and see you next time. Have a lovely day, Adonis. Dying in the summer heat. Dying in a summer heat wave? Dude, it is so warm. It's even too warm for my dogs, and my dogs will lie down on, like, boiling hot fucking, stone in the middle, in the sun, in the boiling, in the, like, the blazing sun. And even they decided that, like, nope, too much. Thankfully, I have an AC. PS yesterday 1,000, today 1.2k subscribers. Congratulations! Thank you. Yeah, dude, it's been going really well. Like, first wave, I apparently summoned like half of the, if not like, I summoned a good chunk of the reverse fandom. I did not know there were so many of you. At least not so many that would, you know, jump on this. But hey, I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. But yeah, the stream itself has been, like, very well received, honestly, in comparison to, like, other streams. Which, you know, love that. Love to see that. And yeah, and then the Finon trailer that I uploaded yesterday, which, by the way, I am still not over that trailer. I am still not over Finon's trailer. It is still haunting me. I am so prepared to be royally screwed this week. I am so prepared for the main quest to, no pun intended, literally destroy me. I still cannot get over that trailer. But yeah, thank you for the, well, now 1.2k subs. We've gotten, like, I think, like, I think before the reverse stream, we were at like 950 or something, and now it's 300 more. God damn. Elwin, welcome in. Hope you're all doing well in the summer heat. Yeah, remember to stay hydrated. Stay in the shade. Don't go out unless you have to. Honestly, it's awful. Question from Miku, which Sven already responded to, but Miku, also welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, I totally did not forget to turn on the BGM for the first like 5 minutes of this. I didn't. No. Playing OST roulette again? Hell yeah. Imagine the next song is Thus Spoken 37. Dude. I should probably like mute that song in the playlist. That would probably be best. I hope Thus Spoken 37 becomes the reverse version of Banana Slumber. Dude. I mean, at least the Slumber Banana song won't get me claimed. Which, by the way, the last stream, totally fine. I just had to like cut out the parts where like the music played. There was one other song that got claimed, but I just cut that out, or I think I like muted it. And it should be fine now. You are indeed invisible. You are in the void. I am not sure how to pronounce that name. I assume that is it Russian? I'm not sure, but a reminder, English only please. But hi, welcome in. How you doing? You have no idea how hungry we are for our 1999 content. Understandable. I think like I've heard a lot about Reverse, even without Sven. But it's always seemed like a kind of a more niche game to me, which honestly I kind of like, because as a very, you know, fandom active person, I hope that the Reverse fandom is, you know, more chill than what we're used to these days. Like nowadays, it's very hard to find a fandom where people aren't at each other's throats the whole time and are actually focused more on respectfully engaging and creating than they are on just tearing things down and tearing each other down. Currently the only fandom I'm in that like is like that for the most part is Windbreaker. I only have 30 points for Paimon. Dude, playable Paimon when? Can we get a mod of Finance animations, but with Paimon's model? Please and thank you. Paimon, calm down. We're about, dude. Really. You are the blazing sun, but like, chill. Take a bath. Take a cold shower. Will you watch trailers of versions or only trailers of characters? Right now, only character trailers. Possibly or most likely I plan to react to the EPs because I like music. The version trailers for now, probably not. I might do it like after I start the game. I want to like, besides, you know, the characters and maybe the music, I want to keep myself as spoiler-free as possible for when I go into the game. Although I know that, you know, I probably won't understand a lot of what's happening without context. But still, maybe one day. But for now, no. The fandom is trauma bonding. That's the best kind. Already welcome in, and me also welcome in. I didn't see you earlier. And Pixel Lover, Pixel Over. We can't fight ourselves if the game has already beaten us to death. Honestly, that's true. We were chill, but then trauma ruined trauma. Probably too. Twitter ruined it, as it does. I am so glad I don't believe, like, I don't engage on Twitter anymore. I use it, but I don't engage. Also, you welcome in. Tyra as well. I hope you're doing well today. And Toby just finished watching the whole first part, only to click onto my homepage and see you're streaming to the rest of the character trailers. Can't wait. Hell yeah! FYI, the events are permanent after a couple of patches. Ooh, nice. Also, hold on. I need to get something real quick. Ignore the model. It does that sometimes. It's being a little silly. There we go. You 100% wouldn't understand without context, since each version update has their own stories and new characters we've never seen before. We'll be confused as hell when they come out. Honestly, yeah. I do wonder how it's gonna work, because the whole premise of Reverse is like time rewinding like over and over. I do wonder how that's gonna work. Also, is it Raya? Raya? Oh, come in. Patches that have been permanently added are 1.1 to 1.7. Y'all, I got chocolate. I got myself some delish Milka chocolate that is always like 2 degrees from melting, because even though I have the AC on, like what feels like constantly, it is still warm as hell. And you know, it's milk chocolate. First person to get my name right? Yes! Stories divided into chapters. We're currently in chapter 9. Okay, I do need my choco. My chocolate. My chocolate. Ignore the crinkling. Bang alert? I'm gonna turn the music up actually for myself. What's the best horror quote? It depends. It depends. For dark chocolate, like if I'm eating the chocolate by itself, right? Like not like as an ingredient or, you know, like a flavor or anything, then I prefer cold dark chocolate. For milk chocolate specifically, like Milka chocolate, if it's a chocolate bar, then I like it to be warmer. I like it to be like soft, but not, you know, not so soft that it melts when I touch it, you know? But for, in a very specific case, I actually prefer my milk chocolate to be rock solid, to be cold, or not quite cold, but you know, solid. And that is like when it's the like Milka bunnies or Santas, you know, like chocolate figures of some sort. Those I want to be solid, because I think those are the best solid. I don't like when they're like, you know, melty, or, you know, borderline melty. Not dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate. I don't eat it as much anymore. Or I have my phases. Sometimes I eat it more, sometimes less. But I love dark chocolate as a flavor. Like a solid like 60 upward, like 60, 70-ish% dark chocolate. So good. I love dark chocolate cake. I love dark chocolate ice cream, although you can never get it anywhere, so I would have to make it myself. Because you can't just buy that, unfortunately. Warm, dark milk chocolate does not taste good for some reason. Warm, dark milk chocolate, like the 50%-ish, like the in between that's like not quite milk chocolate, but not quite like dark chocolate either. I'm not a fan of that one. I'm not a fan of that in between. Like I want either like my just pure milk chocolate, or like the 60-70%. I hope I can hear Finance OST without their voices from the trailer. Honestly, yeah, dude, I need that OST. It's so good. Preferably without the, you know, the dubsteppy, like, EDM kind of part. Just, like, the emotional parts as, like, a whole OST. Dude, so good. Have you tried taro-flavored drinks? What are taro-flavored drinks? I actually have not, no. Chocolate milk, cold, regular chocolate, not melty. Oh yeah, like chocolate milk, honestly, like chalky milk, I like both. I like both cold and hot. It depends. See, the thing is, like, with chocolate milk and me is that I think, like, my body just does not do too well with warm milk. For some reason. Like, whenever I make myself, like, a hot chocolate, or, you know, hot chocolate milk, I always feel like a little sick afterwards, for some reason. I don't know what exactly it is. So I tend not to. I tend not to make it a lot, and also I'm just lazy. So I usually go for just milk, get some cocoa powder, and slap it in there. I did know that the stream chat is blank. Yes. I don't know. I don't know why it is blank. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I just, like, need to, like, reset the whole thing. Okay, hold on. Maybe I just make a whole new source. Is it browser? I think it's a browser source. Chat big. I need to do bam. Fuck. I forgot what the size was. Shit. Oh my god, there you guys are. I need to make you fit though. Is it 450 maybe? Wait, where does chat, wait, where does this end? Hold on. I need to make you a little smaller, a little smaller, a little smaller. A little smaller. You know what? Good enough for now. I'll probably fix that later. It's blank because we're not real. 60 upper is valid. I hover more around 70 to 80. Fair, fair. I think 80 is a little too much for me, but like 70? 70 is good. Yeah, 50% is like just commit to one or the other. Gonna be hard, even for Kevin has a female voice singing. Probably have a lactose problem. Maybe? But the thing is, like, it's only warm milk. I'm fine with dairy products. I'm fine with cold milk. I'm fine with like cold chocolate milk. It's just like warm or like, yeah, like warm or hot milk that's the problem. For some reason. Maybe it's like fat. Because like maybe it's just like that I can't handle like fatty things. Like warm fats, which would be weird also because no, that makes no sense because I eat food that's no, that makes no sense. I don't know. It's just warm or hot milk specifically. I don't know, it's weird. Yes, you guys are back. This is a nice song. Tomorrow will be the June gacha revenue, so excited for that. Oh, yeah, right. Have you tried skimmed milk? What is, for the German, what is skimmed milk? Is that just like, oh, like very little fat? We had that every now and then. Like, we don't really pay much attention to like what kind of milk we buy, honestly. Sometimes I think we have like 1.5%. I think we had 3% every now and then. I never really paid much attention to whether that makes a difference. I don't know. Last time I had warm milk, I threw up. It was when I was younger. Never had it again after that. That is fair, yeah. Like, once you like, one bad experience can kind of like sour it for you. Queek! I love that name. Sending love from Czechia. Ooh! Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. It's like the, oh, that is the 1.5 one? Yeah, we have that. I don't know. I never really pay much. I don't drink like hot chocolate milk a lot anyway, or like barely do it anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. And I can handle like the warm milk in other case. I don't know, it's weird. My body is weird. My body has a lot of things that just like no doctor I go to can explain. My body is just fucking whack. Every time I have I have a lot of like issues that are not serious as far as anyone can tell, but they're annoying enough to be, you know, noticeable. They're nuisances, but not serious enough to actually do anything about it. Tastes better with the 3% one from here, at least. I have never... I mean, I don't like... Here's the thing. I don't like milk. I don't like pure milk. So... Fior, welcome in. I like that name. And Zahira. Oh, that was Jessica CP. I forgot. You have a VTuber's body? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's just... Maybe that's... I mean, to be fair, like, I know, like, many VTubers that have, you know, like, health issues of all sorts. Which, you know, I guess, like, that's what content creation in general is, like, very helpful for, you know, for those kinds of people, which I think also why they're flocking to it, you know? It opens up possibilities for people who usually, you know, can't really do, like, many other things. I swear medicine could make 20 years worth of advances by studying VTuber biology. That's how weird health issues in this community are. I mean, to be fair, like, my thing is just, like, I have digestive issues. It could be, I don't, like, it's not quite, like, strong enough for IBS, but it's like, you know, like, there's something weird in my family where, like, my granddad has chronic diarrhea, I am chronically constipated, my mother has had something else. It's, like, a whole fucked up thing in my family. And, like, I have a sensitive, like, somewhat sensitive stomach, where, like, if I eat certain foods, I'll have, like, a tummy ache afterwards. And weird stuff. And I have, like, a very strong gag reflex, and, I'm, like, very sensitive, I'm, like, extremely sensitive to spice, to carbonation. Like, it makes my throat, like, itch, burn, whatever you call it, you know? So I can barely drink, like, carbonated stuff, because, number one, like, 2 sips and I just feel bloated, and it burns my throat, so that's fun. So fun stuff! Fun stuff! And then, like, I have sleep issues as well, because, like, I don't know, something neurodivergent. So fun stuff. Maybe too much acid in the stomach? I think so, probably, yeah. It's because I, like... It usually is when I eat, like, very salty foods, because I love salty stuff. Or, like, you know, soy-based stuff sometimes. So, you know, that makes sense, at least. To an extent. And sometimes it just... Sometimes my body just doesn't like me. I have PCOS. So that's another fun thing. I get you, I have diagnosable conditions, but I have some odd random ones too, yeah. And Blocky, welcome in, and T, thank you for following. 0%, there's 0% milk? Huh. I mean, I guess it depends, I guess it's possible, depends on, like, which kind of milk? Question mark? I don't know too much about that. $6.3 GB for the 3.4 pre-download? Wait, Depends, wait, which device? Because 6.3 for PC? That is nothing. That is honestly, like, that is nothing. It's similar to GERD? I mean, like this stuff, like, it's not serious, you know? Like, it's occasional that occasionally I'll get, like, little stomach aches that are, like, they last a couple of seconds. Maybe they last a minute and then they go away, you know? They're, like, enough to the point where I'm like, oh, I noticed that. And then it's gone. You know, like, it's nothing serious. And I've been to doctors for it. I had a colonoscopy gone for it, and the doctors were like, nope, there's literally nothing wrong. Because it probably is, like, just, like, digestive issues. That's the problem, because that's just, like, a thing in my family. But, you know, doctors say that nothing is out of the, like, nothing's really, like, wrong. So, you know, it's annoying, but it's not annoying enough to, like, really bother me. I feel like there have to still be trace amounts. 0% feels impossible. Yeah, kind of. I mean, I don't know how you do it, but... actually, you know what? I can't check right now. Like, what is the 3.4 pre-download? How much is it? Oh, yeah, sure enough. It's 6.3 gigabytes for PC for the 3.4 update. That is, honestly, that's nothing. That is nothing. Like, both Genshin and HSR have been doing pretty well with, like, storage. While ZZZ is just a chonker. ZZZ is a fucking chonker. Yeah, I am slightly bothered, but functional. I burp inwards instead of outward. I'm a bit concerned about it. I don't even know how you would do that. I mean, listen, right? That's the thing. If you're concerned about it, better go to a doctor, better be safe, than sorry. You know? Better be safe and just get it checked out, and like, worst case scenario, nothing's wrong. But at least you have the reassurance that everything's fine. 6.3 on mobile, I think we're fine on. Is it on mobile? I mean, it should be less. It's 6.3 on PC. I died at Wuba's 15 gigabyte update, almost died. Damn. I think, dude, it baffled me that, like, ZZZ... I mean, I get it, because, you know, ZZZ is, like, way more animated and, like, everything. But I remember, like, the 1.7 update was, like... And mind you, the 1.7 update, it wasn't a big update. It was not a big update. It was, like, a regular update. Like, nothing necessarily new. But what the 1.7 update for Zenless was so freaking huge. It was, like, more than Genshin and HSR combined. Insane. True. If you're American, then... Yeah. Worst case scenario is nothing's wrong. And you need to pay money. Yeah, but even then, you know, it's better to like be told there's nothing wrong. Or if there is, it's better to discover it early than have it escalate. Half of the code and assets are to get a better render on Jane's thighs. Yeah, dude, like any American that, just any American. Just, if you're American, I am so sorry. If you have to live there, especially right now, I am so my deepest condolences. Because my god, it is a hellhole up there right now. I mean, Germany isn't doing great either, but at least we still have systems in place that sometimes do what they're supposed to, that have roles that they're supposed to do. Things suck out there right now. Sometimes you just gotta acknowledge that the world fucking sucks. Video game escapism? Yeah, sometimes you just need to. In the end, you need both. Video games are good for escapism. Personally, I don't really see them like that. I love video games that make you think and, like, talk about stuff. I think they're important. I think it's important to have the balance. You know, sometimes escapism is not a bad thing, you know, just, like, get your mind off of things to just enjoy yourself without having to think about the bullshit that's going on around you. Other times, you kind of need to. Other times, you gotta sit down and just acknowledge that, wow, shit sucks. Genuine question, would it be cheaper to move to Europe to get the cheaper medicine? I mean, long shot? Probably. Like, over here, yeah. Yeah. Like, listen, I've never lived in America, but like the stories I've heard of how people will literally, like, they will take a taxi to the hospital just so they don't have to call an ambulance because it's cheaper. That is wild. And people will have like broken bones, but they'll be hesitant to go to the hospital for it because of like how much they're gonna have to pay. That is insane. Like here in Europe, at least in Germany, you would not have that issue. You know, like, of course, like, for bigger procedures, sure, there's gonna be more, like, it's gonna be more expensive. But, like, for everyday, like, quote, everyday stuff, more harmless stuff, like, you have insurance, and that'll, like, cover most of it. Yeah, like, the American healthcare system is so fucked. And, like, they're just fucking it over more now. So, like, in terms of, like, healthcare, in Europe, you have it much better. For sure, I would say. Like the fucking horror stories I've heard of the American healthcare system. I think it's literally cheaper to fly to another continent to get a doctor's appointment than it is to get one in the US. Depending on what it is, I would not be surprised. Hi, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Although for bones, it's better to bite the bullet and go to the hospital anyway, since if it heals wrong, that'll cost you way more. Yeah, but you know, like, some people are willing to take the risk if they, you know, can't afford it. Which sucks. Like, it is very awful. Exactly, yeah. I remember people from America flying to Germany to see the Taylor Swift concert because it was still cheaper than buying in the US itself. That's wild. Yeah, like over here, I am used to when I have a cold, right? Or when I used to, you know, like not be able to go, when I used to like stay at home, you know? When I was like over here, when you're sick, when you stay home from school, you can stay home for 3 days, and like on the third day, like if you're sick for longer than 3 days, you need a doctor's note to, you know, have that absence excused. So it's normal here for kids, students, people to like just go to the doctor, even if it's just like to be like, hey, listen, I need a note, so my boss, teacher, whatever, won't get on my case, and they're like, all right, here you go, and that's it. Like, trivial reasons like that is why people go to the doctors here. And then, you know, like, you know, more serious cases as well. And, like, sometimes, like, over here, paying 20 or sometimes $30 for medicine is considered expensive. Like, my grandparents, whenever we need to pick stuff up, like pick up some meds or something, like, they'll complain if the medication costs like 10 or 20, because even that is more than it used to be here. So, yeah. Just like going to the doctor for that note costs. Yeah, I think it... Actually, no, it doesn't cost anything. I mean, you know, like, insurance, of course, costs money, but the act itself doesn't really cost anything. You just go in, you tell the doctor, hey, I have this, and they're like, all right, do you need a note? You're like, yeah, all right, here you go. You don't have to show it you don't have to show it anymore? Your workplace has to get the note themselves from the doctor since last year? Really? Oh, interesting. I didn't know. I mean, I don't go to work yet, so I didn't know that. Wow. Very happy that Europe has a long and enduring tradition of looking over to the US social systems and talk about how bad they are. It gives me hope that people can be normal. Yeah, no, it's wild. Like, and like even then, you know, like Europe's social programs and stuff, they're not perfect. We still have even we like have a lot of issues, but in comparison to other places in the world, yeah, we're doing fine. Where we could be doing worse. I will say European countries are trying to go more in the US direction, which is worrying, but we'll see where it goes. Yeah. For sure. With, you know, certain political parties whom I shall not name right now, trying to, you know, gain more power and go even harder towards capitalism than we already are. Your injection for your pancreas costs like $500 a month? Jesus Christ! Dude! What the fuck? My god. In the USA, we still have to go to the doctor to get a note for over 3 days. Absent to be excused if you're sick, but going to the doctor to get the note still costs you money? Yeah, that sucks. No, welcome in! If I ever lose both my legs, I'll figure out how to drive myself to my house to sleep it off instead of risking the US healthcare system. Ah, God. Dear God. Mania, welcome in! My 3DS arrives tomorrow. Never been excited on an old console before. Ooh, nice. Nice. The Cold War and Red Scare did a number on the progress towards social progress in this country, for sure. And here's the thing, like, here's the thing, right? First of all, Ultra Dog, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. But, like, the thing about the Red Scare is also that, like, whoops, like, nowadays, I see, like, many people that want to, like, vote left. Not necessarily because, like, they fully represent everything that the left, you know, stands for, but it's just because they're like, let's fucking try something new. Like, we've been going right the whole time, let's just switch it up and see how it goes. You know, and that's like the thing that always baffles me, is that people will like bash on, you know, left movements and progressive movements like, oh, that's never gonna work. Oh, that's a bad idea. How do you make that work? I don't know, maybe you should fucking try it. Because it's never been done before. Maybe you should just fucking try it for once. How are you going to, like, know if it's a failure if you didn't actually give it a shot? It is wild. In Germany, those parties get crazy. I'm sorry for y'all. Yeah, dude. Our two current biggest parties are extreme right and slightly less extreme right. So that's fun. Don't think the Cold War is the issue. The Red Scare is a way to serve rich assholes, as it always is. Gotta love it. Gotta love politics. Gotta love capitalism and the such and whatnot. Socialism is as bad as Redacted. John Poorman, a coal miner in a family of coal miners that has never seen a crumb of healthy food. For real. Like, there's a thing that my my old geography teacher always said, is that not as like it kind of like can go like in the, I think you could make that argument for, you know, like socialism, capitalism, whatnot as well. But when he talked about like democracy and how people say that, you know, democracy is also an inherently flawed system, my geography teacher was always like, democracy is the worst political system after every other. Like, democracy is bad. It's not that democracy as a system is good, it's just that everything else is so much worse. So it's just picking the lesser evil. I do not have a Discord server, but thank you for that reminder. I don't, but the VTuber group that I am a part of does. And I was gonna link that one on my channel soon. I'll have to do that later today. So, you know, if people want to contact me for something on Discord, like whatever, they can indeed do so, or, you know, just chat. Just chat. Democracy is flawed, says person who lives in an oligarchy in a fake mustache. Yeah. And the thing about my my geography teacher is he was a communist. Like, he was a communist, socialist, Marxist, whatever. He was like far left. But even he like acknowledges that, like, yeah, democracy also is not great, but like, what are the alternatives? You know, like, it's that or much worse. Oh my god, Tyra, listen, Tyra, I just realized that was you. I just realized that's you. It's because sometimes, like, I see names that I've seen, you know, around elsewhere, and I'm like, I don't want to assume that it's the same person. Because, like, I've had 3 or 4 Novas in this chat. So, wow, I did not realize that was you. But yeah, I am definitely gonna link the Viarcana server soon on the channel. I heard my name? Yes, you are one of the Novas that I know. No, I was just saying that, Tyra in chat is actually a Tyra that I know that is part of the Viarcana server. managing that server. I just didn't recognize them before, and I was like, I don't want to assume that I know chat names, because many times I'll, like, have the same chat name in chat, and it's, like, different people. Like, there's been, like, 2 or 3 Novas in this chat by this point, so... The Cold War just cemented the idea of communism is Russia, and Russia is bad, while capitalism is America, and America is good in this country. Yeah, Emma, like, a lot of things, yeah. Multiple Novas, just when there were multiple Manias. Yeah, that was crazy, right? But yeah, that's why I'm like, I see so many names that, like, are similar in a way, but I'm like, I don't want to assume that's the same person. It could very, very well not be. Himachin, welcome in! Just saw your previous R1999 video. Join stream to give you a like and subscribe. Hell yeah! Himachin. It reminds me of a character. Himachin. That reminds me of some character. Which character does this remind me of? There's another a character from an anime that I watched that is called Himachin, I think. Right? No. Or? Wait, no. Or was it a game? Was it OnStars? No. I forgot. Sorry for cutting this interesting discussion, but reactions. Yes, I was gonna get to that now. I think we have yapped long enough. You mean Himiko from My Hero? Actually, no. It might have been. Oh no, it might have been Kuru Kuru Basket, because there's a character that always adds, like, chin to other characters' names, but I think Himachin in particular was not one of them. Whatever. It might have been just like, reminded me of Kuru Kuru Basket. There's a character called Himuro, I think, that another character, like, shortens, but I don't recall if it's, like, shortened to that. I forget. We are yapping first, reactions second. I love yapping a lot, honestly. Same. Although I do, you know, I don't want to go for too long today, because I need to save my energy for this week, because there's gonna be a lot of yapping with the coming HSR quest. What's this reverse? Honkai Noir. Mediocrity, thank you for following. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well today. Not German, by the way. We got a couple Germans here. A couple non-Germans. But yes, I am German. Let me see, was there someone else that I didn't notice earlier that joined? I don't think so. So then I apologize. How's your name pronounced? I've read it as Kimchi at first. Kimchi, Kimch, whatever boats your float. I think I actually prefer Kimch. But Kim is fine too. Either way. Either way. I think I recognize the name Himachin from another content creator's chat, but I don't remember who. I don't think that's where I know it from. I don't know. The having paid off though. Thank you, Nova. Let me get my timer. Where's my phone? Where's my? Did I not bring my phone? Hold on, I need to get my phone to set the timer. Wait, where is my phone? Where is my phone? Did I not take it with me to my desk? Am I blind? Where's my phone? Oh, there it is. I got it. Alright, 5 minutes of German accent. I am setting the timer. By the way, this is a fun thing that you can do if you want to see me suffer. On Twitch, I have a channel redeem where you can make me do a German accent for 5 minutes. Hold on. Yeah, to prove I am German, that is indeed a redeem. Yeah, dude, 50 people watching? That's more than I've, like, ever had. Love to see it. Alright, timer on. By the way, it'll probably, like, take me a second to get into the accent again because, it takes quite a bit of effort to, like, I have to, like, actively remind myself to talk more German. You gonna be at Oktoberfest? No, I am not a fan of these gatherings. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, wabam. I hate it here. Korea is the one we're starting off with. Yes, indeed. Oh god, now my reactions are gonna start in German. Or at least partially German. Love it. Beautiful. Let me turn off the music. I have not checked the volume, but it should be fine. I don't think I changed anything. Are you a Twitcher? But yes, by the way, I do stream both on Twitch and YouTube. Just as a heads up, those are the only 2 platforms I stream on. You do know how many people are gonna abuse that air guitar now that you have over 1K? Oh dear god. I mean, to be fair, at least there is like a 10 or 15 minute even. Maybe I should make that cooldown longer, just as a like safety precaution. Like a 30-minute cooldown, probably. But yeah. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, wait. Chat. Here you go. There you are. Bam and bam. Anyway, do we continue? We have, I think... Oh, apparently there's 79 videos now because Sven added something. Okay. Yeah, we have about 25... Yes, my math is mathing. 25 reactions left. Recommend to raise the redeem cost. I should probably do that too, honestly. Anyway, do we start? Or do we continue with Merkur? Well, can't try to pronounce that name correctly if I have to butcher it anyway because of the German. Mercuria, I suppose. He mentioned I will try the game at some point this coming month. I don't know when exactly yet because there's a lot of other stuff coming up, but I will be playing it sometime in July. I think Sven left out spoilery trailers, if I recall correctly. Anyway, do we go? Bam. Traveling Stardust. Never mind, there is no audio. There is no audio for you guys. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Ooh.
Oh, where are you headed, miss?
She's pretty.
Huh?
Where the energy gathers.
That way? You talking about the New Age market?
Nope, just space.
The universe, the stars, where their energy flows.
That's the girl.
Dude, she is very
A
pretty.
free cleansing ritual?
She sounds like a quack to me.
Forming us, the children of Stardust.
You hear about Dexter?
Let me guess, he got up on his feet, only to fall again?
Our energies pull and twist like binary stars.
Okay.
Mercuria, please. This is all my fault. I lost the necklace.
Give me your hand.
Dude, she's gorgeous. I love her.
What
I love her.
will be.
Ooh, and painted
You don't
nails.
have to feel it to know it's there. Stars collide, embracing fusion. A connection forms between us. A new star is
She might be
born.
one of my favorite designs, honestly.
I trace a path along roads, between worlds, again and again. As stardust, traveling through the universe without end.
That was just pretty. Pumpkin, welcome in. That was gorgeous. That was just gorgeous. Dude, I fucking love her design. I love her, dude. Oh, I didn't even notice the tattoo, I guess, on her shoulder. Dude, I need to see her like in game, you know, like her in game. And we're done for a while. Great. I need to see her like in game model, but dude, like, you know, like different art of her, but bro. Might be like one of my top 5 potentially character models. But yeah, so she's like very involved in like wait, which one is it? Astrology, astronomy, space. One of those. Her chibi looks weird. Fair. Bad Wolf, welcome in. Like all members of this niche community, I must visit new content creators. Hell yeah! Hope you're having a lovely day or night. Sunday, also welcome in. And you and Himachine, thank you for the follows. Or I guess and Fjorm. Or I guess subscript. I don't know. Castro Labs is a little weird about like the phrasing and stuff of YouTube and Twitch and whatnot. She's a diviner. Wish I got her skin. I want to see her. Dude, yeah. Just, yeah. Like, so far, I think... I will say that so far, personality-wise, there have only been, like, a few characters that have really piqued my interest. Aesthetically, a lot of them are very pretty. And Mercuria is definitely up there. Personality-wise, I think my favorite so far is Kakanya, just because she's a, psychiatrist, psychologist, therapist, and, like, her attitude, or her personality, I kind of like. She's all about the vibes and aura. Astrology is star signs, astronomy is the study. Right. Study of space. Right. I always get those mixed up. Tattoos to hide her scars / injuries. I love that. I actually love that. Alright. Nope, that we finished that. Next one! Oh, another short.
What are you looking for? I might be able to help.
Oh, hi.
My... Hey, look out. In this era, I
Do I recognize that voice?
speak. Oh,
Oh.
my voice will be heard.
Do I recognize that voice? Also, what a handsome bust. Anyway, I guess he's like, is he just a statue
Hey, look out.
of some sort?
In this era, I speak.
Oh, yep,
my
sure
voice
is.
will be heard.
He's a 3-star. Oh. Oh, that's it. J. Ride or die. Ooh. Potential. A mannequin. Ah. This is Cap Pertano's partner, apparently. Oh. I don't know. I should probably like look up, see if I recognize voice actors in this game later on. So far, I think I've only heard, or I only know of one, I think, that sounds familiar. 1 or 2, maybe, I'm not sure. Anyway. Let's see. 2-minute 19 trailer.
You mean, blacksmiths can tell what the hunk of metal is thinking? So...
Oh, blacksmith?
What is he thinking now?
Oh. Whoa.
Don't worry, Joe. Sometimes you've got to wait to hear it. Polly, this arcane skill is our secret.
Huh?
I can feel it. It's wondering what it'll be made into.
Hello, good sir. Okay, hold on. We might be cooking. Oh, I see.
Boss! What the hell are you?
It's Jay. Remember the name.
Maybe
Oh, I think I like him.
Something that can protect us all.
Okay, immediate lighter vibes. Immediate lighter vibes. The question is he as pathetic?
Not a bad idea, little hero. Joe, you want to make it into a sword?
Nah.
What gives, Jay? We're letting him go?
His arcane skill allows him to talk to metallic objects. Ooh.
Peace. Nothing good comes from messing with these jerks. Hold on tight.
Oh, I like him. Oh, I like him.
Hey,
Oh.
did you see a bike just now? Come on! I saw it coming this way!
Welcome to Tang's Restaurant. Would you like to try our special today, the Taco of Liberty?
I would turn around and I would run.
I can make cooking tongs. They'll keep your hands safe.
Cooking tongs? Those can protect anybody. Besides, you're so
And the little girl's cute.
tongsmiths, aren't you? You should have a sword
of your own.
Oh. Oh. So about that. Oh, I see. Okay, whoa, okay,
Yeah. I hope I never have to draw this sword. To never have a reason.
she was cute. That was just good timing. Okay, wait, I wanna watch that again. Okay, gotcha. He's also probably gay or bi if you read into things a bit. Okay, so, like, listen. I stand by my point. So, like, first impression, just lighter.
You're swordsmiths, not tongsmiths. aren't
Lighter,
you?
but maybe a little... Actually, I mean, lighter if you don't look beneath the surface. Lighter is a pretty cool guy. It's only when you actually get to know him that you see that he's very pathetic.
Sword of your own.
Hold on. Oh. Interesting. Fascinating. Oh. Okay. What in the... Oh, I know so many people must have said smash and hear me out to this one.
Yeah. I hope I never have to draw this sword. To never have a reason.
I won't say a word! My first impression of Lighter is that he constantly is trying to farm aura and seem cool and stuff, but he's actually a massive dork. I don't know much about it. Pretty much, that is it. Yeah, I mean, Lighter, here's the thing, right? Lighter doesn't really try. Well, he tries for the main character. Lighter is a fucking sopping wet dog for the main character. In general, like, when you just, like, meet him, you know, like, you're, like, he's a cool guy, he's chill. He's very capable. But, like, when you meet him in, like, a casual setting, or when you hang out with him, he's a little awkward. He's, kind of a loser, you know? Affectionate. r/reverse was filled with hear me out when this patch came out. I can't imagine. I can imagine. I mean, he's constantly doing poses and stuff. Yeah. I don't think he's, like, trying. It's just that, like, he's just not... I mean, to be fair, that just makes him more pathetic. The fact that he's not even trying to be like that. But... So you remember what I said about, like, there's very few characters that, like, get me personality-wise so far? This one? Yes. This one? Yeah. It's also because, like, the trailer just got... Like, the trailer just, like, I guess impressed me more. The previous trailers, they're good. They're good, but I feel like they're all, like, more calm, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm a sucker for drama. I'm a sucker for angst. I'm a sucker for depression, you know? I'm a sucker for the emotions. And I feel like the early trailers haven't really had a lot of that, except for a few. You know what I mean? Like, most of them have been, like, serious, but on a calmer scale. This is season 2? Yeah. The worst hear me outs in this game are actually for some humanoid characters, since quite a few are actual monsters. I mean, listen, if they could still be considered conventionally attractive, you know, if they still have conventionally attractive body parts, then is it really, like, such a big hear me out, you know? But yeah, no, I like this one. I like this one. I like this one a lot. Next up is Tuesday's trailer. Rockabye. Ba, 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 ba. I think it's because trailers are trying hard not to spoil. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Personally, I like when trailers give, like, glimpses, you know? I like when trailers give, like... They don't, like, outright spoil anything if you don't have the context, but they show, like, little glimpses of what's going on with them, you know? Beneath the surface. Oh, this is Skirk's VA? Oh! Oh yeah, Sven, if you want to, like, make another, like, quick post so I can pin it, just so people know that, like, they'll keep CN stuff out of here. Then I'll pin that because I totally forgot that. People literally simp for pieces of glass, radio, and talking hand. I mean, listen, the talking hand, I feel like, still fits into what I've said. Fun fact, this character released at the same time as Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh. Sunday and Tuesday? Damn. I love the horror theme patches in this game. 1.2 and this one are my faves. I've mained both Tooth Fairy and Regulus from the beginning. Based. Night is understandable. Night is understandable, you know? Like, it's also the personality, you know?
Morning, miss.
Anyway.
Just a minute. I'll
Is that her?
right over to your room.
Oh.
Oh. There.
Oh.
Good.
Poor thing. Please, you can clean up later.
Much obliged, miss. Oh, hush now.
Oh. Let's
She
take
just-
a look.
She's just constantly haunted by, like, the horrors, well, not the voices, the hands, and she's just like, hush, it's okay, back away.
You sure?
Alright, welcome in.
Are you okay?
Get away!
That's just Mr. Stefan. He needs a little shut-eye is all.
Are you okay?
Interesting. Okay, listen. Her? I like her. I like her design. Dora's so sweet and charming, y'all don't get it? Oh, interesting. Oh,
He
she's stunning.
adores you. Don't fret. The motel maid. Oh, the little maid. Atop a little hill where her story was retold.
See? That's what I mean.
Prize lives and siren lives. Oh, a bloody scene unfolds.
Ooh! Jesus!
The motel maid, oh, the little maid. A little bride, oh, a wedding she'd never hold.
Christine!
How could anyone do that?
Poor Christine.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean by I want these little
What is she
glimpses.
said? Behave now. It's all just a joke.
Oh, I see.
So long. Welcome to
I
Tuesday's
see.
Motel, dear.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, the 2.x trailers already are ramping it up quite a bit. Okay. I do wonder. I am still waiting for, like, among the modern gacha games, there's... the modern gacha games that I've played, which, you know, is mostly Hoyoverse games, and, well, I guess Woowa kind of has it, but Woowa, you know, I am still hoping for a character that is, like, unhinged, but, like, in the exact way that I love unhinged characters, but they need to be a very specific kind of crazy. The closest, well, not the closest, actually, no, we do have one like that. Kind of like Rekka in HSR. I want more characters like Rekka that are, like, just, like, batshit, you know? That just go off the rails, but not in the, like, cool and calm and collected way, just in the, like, loud and petty and maybe even, like, childish way. You know what I mean? I want characters that are insane and unhinged, but they're loud about it. There's a few in this game. Oh, please. She likes them crazy. I like my fictional characters a little, you know, I like... On the one hand, yes. On the other, I also, you know, some of my favorite characters are also like Nilo or Robin. You know, so it goes either way. She isn't loud, she talks quietly because it's creepier. I get the appeal of that, yeah. Just personally, I like my Rekkas. I like my characters to be loud and, like, dramatic and theatrical. I like my Rekkas and my Chirongs from Heaven Official's Blessing. Those kinds of characters. Especially if they're like Chirong. Especially if they're like Chirong. Vita and HA3 would fit. There is one character that a friend of mine introduced me to a while back. Was that Vita? Or was it like Senti maybe? I'm not fully sure, but one that seems like right up my alley. Anyway. That was that. I do think like Tuesday is... That's a sheep. Where was I? Sorry, the sheep caught me off guard. I lost my train of thought. Tuesday, good, nice, like that trailer. I like the little glimpses we got into her insanity. Yes. Senti's another name for her. Oh, see, I know that some HI3 characters have like 5 different names. So if that's her, then yes. Then yes. Is Sparkle also included in that? Funnily enough, I don't actually like Sparkle. Because well, I don't know, Sparkle doesn't do it for me. Sparkle is like, she's too cocky, I think. In a way. She's still too, like, confident, if that makes sense. She's still too composed. Too bratty, I think. Or bratty in a different way. It's difficult. Like, the problem is, like, especially with, like, I like them, like, more rough around the edges, you know? Sparkle is still a little too refined, I guess, if that makes sense. I like them if they're like a little rougher in their insanity. Anyway, that's a sheep. Maybe the physician from 2.6, but that's it. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Sparkle tells an interesting story about dissociation, though. I can see that, actually. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know, I'm just not a fan of her character. Although I will say that, funnily enough, I do like her in JP, I think, more than I do in EN. I think EN made her sound a little, like, very bratty, which I'm not a fan of, but in JP, she sounds more, like, whimsical. In Sparkle, it's some kind of Jesus of Elation or something. No, the real Jesus of Elation is my man, Sampo Koski. And I will stand by that. But Sparkle is, like, the most, you know, outwardly Elation character that we've met. Yeah, she feels like she's got her shit together, you know? Like I want a character that, like, is insane in the way that, like, one wrong step and they just completely go off. They just lose it. Forget-Me-Not is pretty bombastic, but not exactly unhinged. She's someone who feels so disconnected to the world, she doesn't remember which personality is herself, and the world isn't real to her, and therefore doesn't matter, thus do anything for relation. I've never looked at her character that way. That's interesting. Interesting. Yeah, for sure, like she is a good Elation path strider for sure. Shampoo mentioned. I fucking love Sampo. I love him. He's one of my favorite characters. I love him so much. Anyway, HSR talk another time. We have the whole rest of the week for that. Let's continue with
One
Barbara.
Sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep. I'm Barbara.
Aw.
Nice to meet you. I will be the protector of your sleep.
Oh, that's cute. Even with the that music. And that was that. Next up is Argus, A Moment in the Hunt. Yeah, also, like, just to be safe, like, to avoid spoilers and stuff, even if accidental, we're just gonna move on. Okay. 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 Hello, ma'am!
Drop your weapon and come with me.
Who are you? What weapon? I don't have a weapon.
You've got 3 seconds. 3.
Okay.
No, wait.
2.
You got the wrong guy.
1.
Oh.
Mercenary? You seem more like a troublemaker to me. You solve all your problems with that gun of yours? We've had quite enough of you. Even if he did do what you say he...
He's a kidnapper. A pro.
Ooh, wait, her eyes. Ooh, I like her eyes. Yeah, listen, I don't know if this is like a... Depending on how she is in the story, I'm gonna have to be careful, because maybe this is gonna be like a type that I'm also developing, because my favorite character in HSR is Boothill. So I'm gonna be careful with this one.
Expert at
we'll see how this goes.
Himself.
Listen, Argus, I know you've done jobs here and
Half
there,
blind, by the way.
but this is an official case.
The evidence never lies, officer. And there ain't no one who can find
I say yes because I just love canon, like,
People
disability
stand
representation.
The traces they leave behind. They say nothing but the truth. Some decent countermeasures. Interesting. Never second guess. Never overthink.
I like her.
Always get the drop on the target. You've got 3 seconds.
No, wait.
And that's...
You got the wrong guy.
And that...
2.
I see.
He's got backup. You know what to do.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Texas
Okay.
Police Department. Yes.
What?
Understood. You were right.
Her
This
I2R
partner
shows the
sold
moment she
him
got
out.
that scar in her eye.
Your
Ooh,
job
love that.
here is done.
Told you I've always finished a job.
I like her top. I like her top.
Well, all but one. The farmer's daughter is still missing.
Oh.
I found
Slow down there. Yeah, dude, the 2.x trailers, I like these a lot more than I did the 1.x. The 1.x trailers were nice, but you can definitely see, like, the development, I guess, like in terms of like just general storytelling, or maybe these characters just like are more up my alley. I don't know. Could be both. Could be one or the other. But yeah. Next up is Miss Grace.
Station's rats will thoroughly search this place soon.
Ooh. Okay.
But I do look forward to seeing her again.
Okay. Wait, she an NPC? She is okay. Okay, I think I'm getting. I think because right, because you guys said that if there's no gameplay, then they're an NPC. God damn, could have fooled me.
To seeing her again.
Could have fooled me. Damn. Like that. Anjo Nala, codename Kimberly. Twinsies. Well, my name's not Kimberly, but
Autumn.
close enough.
1990. We met the succubus.
The succubus? Oh, there she is.
Down, Kimberly.
Oh, they're all wearing blue.
The seal was her shackle.
Oh? Oh, she's cute. Oh, Bernice's VA?
I serve only to satisfy
Oh,
your
oh, I
desires.
see.
The seal was her ruler.
How about returning to your true form? My,
Oh.
you're a demon through and through.
Wait, is that the thing from? Is that the thing from early from like Jay's trailer?
One swing of that tail and I'd be dead.
Draw them in, Kimberly.
I see.
Crush their necks, Kimberly.
It is.
Return to
Oh.
your seal, Kimberly. Stop. Just wait outside and stay in my sight. Understand?
Oh, interesting.
Get off me, Kimberly.
Feed on his love, Kimberly.
He was devoted to his family and faith, but now he's just a walking corpse.
Go to Sao Paulo, Kimberly.
Fascinating.
To slaughter like a butcher? Just because you find it amusing? What a ridiculous command. Stop bossing me around!
Huh. She seems like... Huh. So she's a succubus. But she's also like, I guess, very skilled at playing various roles.
So what?
You'd rip out your own guts if we ordered you to.
You can defy your orders.
You must obey your master.
That was a very quiet line.
You're a lamb to the slaughter.
God damn. Ooh, okay.
Toward the end of 1990,
Dear God.
the succubus left for Sao Paulo.
Huh. Interesting. Igor? If I don't see a long nose on him, I'm calling bullshit.
Hey, too far.
Okay, also, yeah, Anja is interesting. I don't know what to make of her yet. I think that's kind of the point. But fascinating. Can we all agree her other form is fluffy and deserves pets? Yes, dude, her other form is actually so cute. Like, just a creature. Big creature. Puppet is trying to cut her strings. Ah. I like that, actually. The trailer was interesting when it came out. I can imagine. Pure Giga Chad.
I myself thinking back to those
Alright, let's see.
times.
Let's see. Facial hair in my gacha game?
It should never have been
Once more?
a battleground.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I get it. I get it. I get it. He's an NPC? Is he an NPC? God damn. Yeah, I get why. I get it. looks alone, I don't really care for, but if he's got a good personality, hey. Yeah, I like that, like, this is an older man. Like that. Whoop.
Ground.
You gonna love him? Hell yeah. Next. Whoa. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna like him. I tend to like the older men fictional characters because usually they all fall like into one similar category, which I'm just a sucker for. So it is a handsome old man. Seems like the YouTube chat needs the Sven pin too. Wait, Sven, did you send the thing? Actually, wait. Maybe I can just yeah, just to be safe, we might need a pin to not. I mean, to be fair, not spoiling should be a given unless I directly ask the question. And if it's like from the CN server, just don't. Yeah, and there's, wow, we have a lot of people here. Yeah, so let me write something real quick. Mods can delete spoilery stuff too, yeah, but you know, I'm gonna make a pinned comment real quick just to, you know, as a final warning, I suppose, and if people don't listen, then Sven can, you know, give them a warning or time them out or ban them if they, you know, keep going without me directly asking. Well, bam. And let me do that. And let me... and here real quick as well. Okay, there we go. Just, you know, as a last warning, in general, always read the stream rules before you type anything. Only removed one comment so far? Fair. Whoopsie. No. That's a no. What are you doing? Caster Labs, what are you doing? Okay. Has anyone explained to you that there are intelligent arcane magic lefts that are non-living objects? Yes. I've people have explained that, or you know, explained the gist of it. Like I know the gist. I know that they're like that there are. I know that there's living objects basically, and like magic is a thing here. You know, I know like the basics. If you ask us for a spoiler, should we answer? Because some streamers prefer their questions not to be answered at all if the answer is spoilery. If I want a question, like I try not to ask questions unless I want them to be answered. I try to like. I get that can be confusing because sometimes streamers ask a question and like you're not really sure like are they asking chat? Are they just like asking themselves? So I try to phrase my questions. If I want it to be answered, I'll try to be explicit and direct about it. Otherwise, I'll be like, I assume this character is so-and-so, or it looks like this character is so-and-so. And if I actually want the answer, I'll phrase it like a question. So that'll hopefully make things easier. Or I'll state that like I'll ask a question and I'll say, I don't mind if chat answers this one, you know? I'll try to make it as clear as possible because I know for myself, like, it can be confusing. it can be confusing because sometimes you're like, well, it's like you can't be sure, you know. But yeah, I'll make it clear. I'll make it clear. Anyway, white rum.
Oh, ship's in fine shape, and the bones have got.
It's the boat, not the hand.
Ready
oh,
the cannons.
Interesting.
Mateys.
Fascinating. Is this a playable character? Okay.
Will ya?
Were those fucking rainbow cats? Hold on. Sort of. Okay, love that, I guess. Living in, oh god, reverse world must be so chill because you'll be used by a supernatural thing and just throw, yeah, that happened, arcane power, I guess. Did I miss the German accent? You did indeed. You did indeed. German accent over. For now. Yeah, dude, like, even the lower rarity characters look pretty damn good. And we have another...
I'm always ready to jump into the action.
Interesting accent.
Come on in, friend. Doors always open.
Okay. Okay.
What?
Wait, what's his name? Mr. Duncan.
A veteran without his gun.
Okay, he looks like a fun guy. Poppy! Poppy Popper! Another dad? Yes! By the way, actually this is a good point. If any of these characters, if they're parental figures, you are allowed to say that. You are allowed to spoil that. If the character is a parental figure, you are allowed to spoil because that will only make me more curious and it'll make me like them more. So that is like the one exception. if they're a guardian figure, a caretaker, I allow that. I allow those spoilers. He's a dog dad? Yes. He's a 5-star? Ooh. I know Jack all about this game, but that's a fun single dad if I've ever seen one. Truly. Second human character, by the way. Oh, for this stream or just in general? No, I think we've seen... Have we seen human characters? I don't actually... I forgot. I can't keep up with who's human and who's not, and I guess that's kind of the point. He's complicated and spoilery to go into detail, but kind of. Those are the best kinds, in my opinion. Next up is Willow's trailer. Black Swan in the Smog. Black Swan? Black Swan mentioned.
Games are one of the biggest arcanist events of the year. But people say that the delegate for the UK has...
A physical impairment, yes. The notorious fog hag.
Wait. Is that... Wait.
You're in London. Can you share the news from the inside?
The talk around town is...
Oh no, okay, her like thing reminded me of Tooth Fairy's... Wait, was that Tooth Fairy? Was that Tooth Fairy? Because like the device around her mouth. Okay, that is her. Okay, that is her. I kind of forgot like how she looked besides that. Yeah, apparently Lopra, what her name is not in this. For spoilery reasons. She has a mole under her eye.
Go ahead, play on the grass. What could go wrong?
Ooh, I like the like leaves in her hair.
Curse.
Evil hag.
Some say she's a vampire.
Your blood.
He wants my blood! I mean, we need to stop the bleeding.
Oh, I think I like her. Oh, I think I like her.
I even heard that she pulled a whole telephone box right out of the ground.
Moles are like cheese, you can never have enough.
That's just ridiculous.
Oh, I think I think I like this one.
She keeps critters,
Oh.
eats snails,
And controls the black
So a lot of misunderstandings.
She's housebound, yet somehow the rumors never stop.
Housebound? But her profile says she was once a gifted floor ritualist. But 10 years ago, she had an accident that ruined her career. She's all but disappeared since then.
But she just won the London qualifiers.
Ooh, the vines leading up her leg.
She must have trained relentlessly these past years. The results of her blood, sweat, and tears.
Willow is Irish, bonus points. Ooh.
I don't believe I ever met this fog hag. No, the lady I met, Miss Charlotte O'Hagan, isn't a hag, but the winner of floor ritual at the London qualifiers.
Ooh, I like
Thinking
her.
Of her, I'm reminded of a quote. The world is a fine place and worth the fighting for. I suppose Miss Willow would at least agree with the second half.
I like her. I like her. Misunderstood. Mole under the eye. Fucking gorgeous. A little grumpy, but not like... I can enjoy a grumpy woman as long as she's not like... You know, it's... I feel like you don't... I feel like there's a fine balance between making a character like a subtle... Like, making a fictional woman grumpy and just having her go like full-on like violent or tsundere or full-on hag. I think this one is like on the just, you know, more casual, maybe a little grumpy here and there side, but not like off the rails. At least that's what she seems like. And I actually quite like that. She's a little rough around the edges, maybe. But I like that. She's a tsundere? I guess it depends on how it's handled. I think tsundere characters can be fine. It just depends on how they're handled. It just depends on how they're handled, you know? There's like the typical like female tsundere that like, fuck it, it's not like I like you or anything, and they are overly violent, and then there's tsunderes that are, you know, they're just awkward. They don't know how to handle like things like affection. They don't know how to handle acts of kindness. So, and they're not necessarily violent, they just, you know, they're just awkward, and those kinds I usually like. Extremely depressed and bitter because of life. That I can, yeah, I can get behind that. I can get behind that. I think I like Willow. I think I like her. Let's see. Another short. Firm support from Caroline Bartley.
I will tell you that it isn't Charlotte that's summoning the black fog.
Ooh.
I stand by that.
Okay.
I swear it on all my honor as an Uluru
Design
competitor.
is not my... Oh, that's an NPC. Okay. Design is not my thing, but for an NPC, great. Yuri alert? Ooh, interesting. She... sorry. She kind of has reasons for being grumpy a bit. She lost her leg, and she's also Irish. Love that. Willow simp? I see. Oh yeah, next up is Flutter Page. That's a cute name. Daughter incoming?
Seems to me, I've always wanted to fly.
Oh. Oh, there she is.
You've only practiced how many times now, Flutter Page? Do I got to go higher to take off?
Mind yourself, Liberty. I'm cleaning.
Liberty? Oh, dear God. Oh, dear goodness.
Birds
Honey.
fly because they got wings. So, where do I get mine?
Oh.
Huh? Dad?
Oh.
I told you not to use your arcane skill in public.
But it just happens.
You know you were putting yourself in danger, don't you?
Aww. Baby.
I just got this feeling that I'm supposed to fly. If I could do that, things would be so much easier at work, and I'd get more money. And if we had money, maybe we'd live a better life.
Oh.
I don't want you to worry over that, love. Let's just go home.
Also, yeah, rip the chicken, I guess.
I could get all the things I want. If only I had a pair of wings.
Peter Pan? Honestly, kind of.
The wind is flowing around me, and I know where it's going.
God damn!
Now.
She looks free.
Look at her go, the baby. Willow's daughter she adopted without knowing. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Love it. Character-wise, 2.3 is really strong. Willow is wine on, not mommy. I see a couple like people like different impressions of Willow's character, which, you know, is not inherently a bad thing. A couple different interpretations, I guess. Willow's a broken-winged swan, while Flutterpage is a birdling who's learning how to fly. Isn't she a reference to actual children jumping off a building? What are they called again? Huh? Not sure. If she knows what happened to the other parents, that's a good question. A question that no one in chat will answer. Please and thank you. Also one of Tooth Fairy's daughters, she always does this. She seems cute. So yeah, that's why is there a specific name for that other than, you know, the obvious? Let's see. The responsible hat. So it's a hat.
Ranger Brimley salutes you.
Sure is. Brimley?
Charge! Bloody hell! Are you seriously telling me you recognize Fog before me? How many talking hats do you know? For justice.
Interesting. Fascinating. An Australian hat. Wow. Next up is Barcarola. Is that how it's pronounced? Ish. Conductor of the waves.
The Free Breeze is a ship that fills every sailor's heart with delight. It's quick and
Ooh, the
vibrant,
music.
like sunlight on the gloomy sea, bringing music and joy to every port. Miss Barcarola! I'm so excited for your performance! And I can't wait for you to hear it. It's my goal for every guest to experience an
I was having a sip of water.
journey with me. And
Red
the
hair
sweet sounds
and
of
mole.
my crackling box.
Thank you guys. Now I know.
This, my crackling box.
Ms. Barcarola, are you certain you want to use that in your exam?
She looks like Sophia. Was that her name?
Silly little girl, always daydreaming. I can almost hear the whispers behind their forced smiles. Everyone says the Cremonese are inseparable from their violins.
God damn,
And
that's a
I'm
lot of
not supposed
well,
to be
not
any
violence, but...
Then go out into the world. Our family name will open doors for you in any orchestra. Or just tell them you're from Cremona and show them your violin.
No, Mama. I won't travel as just another violinist from Cremona or Stradivarius luthier. I want to go as just me.
Aw, wow, that is an instrument.
Miss Barcarola, my spirit is uplifted and I feel as though I have transcended the bounds of all joy. Your music is like a gift from the muses themselves.
Thank you, sir.
Aww.
But maybe you could leave your kind words in the cruise's travel album? Instead of yelling so loud, people back in port could hear.
Aw, she's cute. Fun fact, Tacania's VA, also Sirene's VA, sings Santa Lucia. Lucia? Interesting. Ew, French. Lopera is similar to Sonetto in her hair color. Barker has similar head to Lopera, but her hair shade is closer to Sophia. Interesting. Yeah, she like her immediately reminded me of Sophia, especially, you know, like her hair color and her eye color as well. I think Sophia's eyes might have been a little more blue, but that was cute. That was nice. Like that. Fatutu? Beyond the Archipelago.
For the Nukutai, cracking a
Ooh,
coconut
pretty
open
eyes.
is as easy as spotting fish in clear water. All you need to do is find its eyes and the mouth. Then look for
I did not hear eyes. I am so sorry.
a line
That
between
took me
the
a second to for my brain to process.
it. Whack!
A direct hit to their port side. 3 cheers for the captain! For Tutu, stop smacking that ball. What did it ever do to
Oh.
you? Listen, mate. We're here to give you a bit of a taste of the real world. Yeah? So, you've got to do
Oh, she
what
seems
I
like
say.
so head
Yes,
empty.
Captain Regulus.
Good to hear. Wait, where are your shoes? Books. The vessels of
Oh, there is not a thought behind those
This
eyes.
wise captain can see their true value. But this one's a bit too advanced. You should start on the ones with pictures. Music.
Oh,
The
but
guiding
curious,
light of the
we're very
soul.
curious.
Let this rocking captain show you how it's
Very
really
inexperienced?
played.
Yeah, I figure.
I know this one.
Is that from my drum set?
She is doing her best.
Feel that wind, isn't it fab?
It's just like catching real waves.
See anything you like? It's on me. Oh,
Yeah, by the way, when I say not a thought behind those eyes, I mean that, like, you know, affectionately, of course.
You're back.
Oh, hi there.
For Tutu?
Rock and roll, Miss Burton.
Oh, she's cute.
Regulus. A word?
Oh, I like that. Oh, that's cute.
What's in your hand for Tutu?
It's a souvenir. This little island looks just like Nukutea.
Regulus colonized her? That's a wild sentence. Yeah, that did seem like very, oh my god, more German. That did seem like very, like, sibling energy. I can't believe guys! Dear God! Alright, next up is Ulrich! The friendly awakened arcanist.
Storm has passed, Researcher Regulus. You've had plenty of time to brush
I
up
knew
on
he
your
wasn't gonna
math.
have a face. I knew there was gonna be no
Regulus.
face
I may
with
be
that
a
body.
scientist, but I'd rather not have the bad omens.
Oh, is that like one of the, like that, one of the, what is that called? What is that, like, fluid called? The one that, like, moves with noise? I forgot what it's, ferrofluid. Yeah. Interesting. Ferrofluid, exactly. Next up, how far are we? Okay, we are reaching the end. We have 7 more to go. Enigma's boyfriend? Yes! Liang Yue, I think? 24/7 cadet on call. Cadet. On call!
Joining us today is Vigil Cadet Liang Yue, who played a pivotal role in cracking the Critter kidnapping case. What's the most important quality for a police officer?
Ooh, the music.
She almost sounds like my fuddy-duddy grandpa. They ought to be interviewing you, Poitier.
See, I made the dumb mistake of not having a famous family of arcanists. It's just for the ratings, that's all.
How's it feel, huh?
Upstaged by your own rookie? It's no big deal. Truth is, she earned the spotlight. As the saying goes, Sai Xiang Du Li Nang Chung Xuan. You gotta have a heart as big as the outdoors.
We have a situation.
Well, where'd you pop up from?
I've been here for a while.
And you didn't think to say something?
食不言，寝不语。
You got me there, cadet.
Sorry, but it's urgent. We've got a report of a thief using levitation arcane skills to escape arrest.
Any more details?
Suspect spotted. Pull over.
Huh? Where?
Okay, she's very very to the point.
He ran into the alley.
Crap, we've got ourselves a chase scene. Get back in the car, rookie.
And off she goes.
Oh, come on. Not everyone can parkour like a kung fu master.
The music is nice.
Wait for me.
Oh, dear.
Stop. You have no choice but to surrender.
That is an interesting choice of pants. Or are they pants? Whatever. Oh.
What the?
Nice.
Good work.
Vigil Cadet Liang apprehended the suspect within just 30 minutes. During this lightning-fast operation, an unnamed officer was injured.
Unnamed officer. You're all heart, Poitier. You know that? What?
This game really is happening in the 90s. Did you get? Okay, I wasn't gonna say it, but like she was absolutely kicking him in like in the balls. That was a crotch kick.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was fun. That was fun. Oh, Loggerhead.
Ready to roll?
Oh, I assume that just is her head.
A location shoot? I'm coming. Every moment is worth recording. Even the motion of a nameless wildflower should be preserved. Behold, this camera that will record.
Just the camera? Thought so. Interesting. Cute, cute, cute. Noir. Take 48 action. Actor, possibly? I mean, I would assume based on the title.
Where's the director? This is my money she's spending.
She's been locked away in that room.
Oh, wait, or
since
director?
last night. She's refusing to see anyone.
She hasn't come out at all?
No.
Wait. Something's
Oh.
not right. 3, 2, 1, push!
Director?
What happened in here? Is she still alive?
She's still breathing. Call ambulance!
No need. I got the shot.
What?
I set up cameras around the room. I needed to capture an
Ow.
authentic reaction to finding a corpse, and you all just gave it to me. Thank you.
Oh, so she's dedicated.
We don't have time for games.
Well, great films aren't made by following conventional methods.
He's playing the hero? Are you crazy?
Ooh, she's pretty. I love her hair.
But he's ambitious, and he's lived the life of the character. To
What's a little
find the
puppet
most
or a
fitting
little
actor
doll?
for the part and put the best performance out of them. That's the job of a director.
You kidding? You can't just do whatever you want. We have to assess the
She's
rest.
Cantonese?
That market data. That's something we can trust.
But why chase the trend when we could break new ground and create a classic? Trends come and go, but a truly great film is timeless.
No actor's gonna work with you again if you keep torturing them like this.
I'm only asking them to do their jobs. Any Hong Kong stunt performer could do it.
This isn't Hong Kong.
Who says it can't be?
I mean, hey, fair enough.
A director of remarkable vision.
She's 42?
With a keen eye
God
for
damn.
talent and storytelling. Her work has inspired us all. Ladies and gentlemen, the award for Best Director goes to Noir.
Thank you all.
She is very
Anything you'd like to
stunning.
say?
Never
Although
limit
that
yourself
doll on her shoulder
unless it
unsettles me
lifts you
ever so
high.
slightly. Okay, okay. Very ambitious, I suppose, director. Next up is Recoleta? Between reality and fiction. Age is like an immortal diamond if that's 42. I mean, hey, life's been treating her well, apparently. And she's got a good skincare routine. Good on her. Paralleling her wheelchair's wheels with film reels is smart. It is, honestly. Raclette cheese. She can control puppets and use them to move her wheelchair. Interesting. You ready for so much Spanish? Bet. Alright, let's see.
El conductor de burro asesinado está obsesionado con la primavera y sus rayos de la mañana.
Why do half of these characters have moles under their eyes? I feel like I'm being targeted.
Brillantes.
Recoleta! Por Dios, Recoleta!
Oh, Señor Boyosa, what are you doing here?
You've been staring at that thread for 10 minutes. Quit all of this daydreaming and get back to work.
Okay, a little daydreamer, perhaps.
Know how to balance her bread and her poetry.
Excuse me. Miss will have a bottle of your finest wine, please.
Right, sir. One bottle of our finest wine coming up. Un símbolo de lujo y celebración. Perfecto para el
Okay, so she's a writer and
the key to truly spontaneous
definitely a little
trusting your gut, just as it is with arcane skills. Just clear your mind and
she's
let
a dreamer.
creative power flow. Follow your instincts and strike. Oh, perdón. My arcane skill is a bit off today.
Huh. You're working harder than usual.
Las palabras rotas y la aleatoriedad del destino están
She's just
soplando
always
viento.
thinking of lines.
Now we have to wash these again.
Another rejection from yet another publisher. No one ever appreciates the story of my little town. But that will change. All I need to do is keep writing. Marcus, Soneto.
Oh.
What are you two doing?
We're tidying up the bookshelf.
This is my novel.
Aw.
Gracias por leerlo, mis queridos amigos.
Aww.
Así que esto es lo que se siente. No estar
Oh, that's
sola nunca más.
sweet.
No
That's
lo entendiste
cute.
en absoluto, ¿verdad?
I mean, hey, look, the effort was there. They tried. They did their best. Calling Marcus VA just to record that outline. The out of context as well. Okay, I see you guys talking about another character. We're gonna get to them in a bit. We're gonna get to them right now. Oh, okay, this one I've actually seen. This one I've seen. I've not seen the trailer. I've seen like the thumbnail, and I've been curious about this one. Is it Aleph? Aleph? Not fully sure. Fractured Consciousness. This one, like, just the thumbnail kind of intrigued me. All right, Sven, you're gonna have to be on alert. But yeah, this one's okay. This one I'm curious about. What the period paint in the thumbnail?
I remember.
Oh. Prison?
Perhaps
Question mark?
I'm the only man on Earth who does.
Ooh.
The pattern of every leaf. The placement of every sentence.
Oh.
Every crack in the wall. Every twitched nerve. The beginning of every collapse.
Okay.
Let go of me. I won't believe it, Olive.
Olive.
Visceral realism will not die here. It can't. Shut it. You've wasted far too much time, and all for nothing.
Oh.
I will prove that this prison is the only path to transcendentality.
Memories endlessly flood my mind like an infinite garbage heap.
Oh.
Our efforts to reach transcendentality have come back to bite us.
Olive. Finally, I've reached one end of the thread that runs through this labyrinth.
Aww.
Unassailable. Indisciplinable.
Only literature can pave the way to transcendentality.
What is it? Transcendentality?
The power of discipline has long flowed through people's veins. It is inescapable. The key to ultimate governance lies in this prison built by my own hand. Stop.
Oh, huh.
Transcendentality has never been so close. No Enough.
Oh.
Is this the transcendentality
Damn.
you sought, Olive? No.
Yeah, you know what? Let me Google real quick what transcendentality means. Transcendentalism? Is that the word? Transcendentalism. Rose, first half 20th century, definition 10,000 idea that humans have knowledge from nature that goes beyond what can be understood with the senses. Okay. Okay. Is the toast falling meme? It just tips over and it's just... Ah, that got me. Tality? Okay, if I type in transcendentality. Transcendentalist. Transcendent. Okay, or trans. Okay, that word itself does not give me a definition. Transcendental. What if I look for just like the adjective? I get Spanish definitions. I don't know Spanish. It means beyond the normal, kind of like usually something spiritual or otherworldly. Okay, yeah, that's what I assumed. I assumed like something. This whole thing also like it gives it like kind of like hive-mindy vibes of some sort. But yeah, I figured like transcending in some way, shape, or form. But interesting. Yeah, it'll probably be explained in the story, so.
No. Just the foolish dream of an imprisoned soul. Boundless reality. I remember it all.
Ooh.
Yet the ultimate truth still lies beyond my reach.
Ooh. Chad, I like him. I like him. I like this one. And it's only partially because he has red hair, but I like this one. This one has got my interest. For sure. Lore. Yeah, I like this one. Seems a very tortured soul. Liking it a lot. Alright, we have, we have two more. Also, I'm sorry, I still don't know how to pronounce your name, but welcome in, hope you're doing well today! Also, please guide us on how to pronounce your name. Apeironite? A name. A ... You have one day to pull... It's fine. He'll come back. It's fine. It's fine. God damn it. It's fine. Apeironite? Apeironate? Wait, apeironite? Just call him ape or gorilla. Apeironite? Okay, now I'm getting different answers. Ape's good, ape it is. Ape it is. You call him lore guy? Yeah, I've checked out your channel for a little, just a tiny bit. Because I think someone recommended you last stream, question mark. I hope you're doing well today. Or just bald, man. Whatever works. Alright. Next up, second to last trailer is what was her name? His something. Isabeth. Isabeth? Interesting design. Medusa, question mark. Also Fang. I like Fang. Luffy, thank you for following. I appreciate that. Ooh, did she have like also like snake-like eyes? Oh.
You know that if we are apart from her for too long, we'll die. But Cornichon has been out all night. She's still gone. Cornichon!
Oh.
left you this.
Ooh, I like her eyes.
So far.
Comme ça.
French!
And done.
Français!
Handwriting! Sylvie Dubois! Where the hell are you?
My child!
Yo.
Child who
I hope that fire didn't burn.
Med Pocket, I have officially announced as my child.
Just some old components.
I am adopting Med Pocket. I don't know anything about them yet, but I love them. Melazine, but not the Genshin Melazine.
Elizabeth!
She's looking for you.
Looking for me? What's that?
Uh-huh.
My bad. There's no need to worry. Cornichon would never leave me. We are.
Can I pet them? Sorry, kid. I think your mom and dad would be mad if you got bit.
My mom and dad are
Oh, her
gone now.
boots. Oh.
I don't understand. Where did they go?
Oh. Also, Lofi, me too. Me too.
Careful.
Miss Elizabeth, that new researcher?
Technically, I believe they.
Okay, Wolf, you had me in that first I was gonna warn you in that first comment, but you know, self-slander is accepted.
Count as 9 in total. They have the same goal as their parents.
Yeah, we're family.
Ow! Hey, watch out!
We almost ran out of time. I could have died.
Don't be a baby. I
I
checked
love
on
that.
you last night. You
I
were
love
dreaming
that.
peacefully. Now get ready. We're going to Pleasance.
That okay? That is an interest. What is? Dude. Usually, this shade of blue, turquoise, whatever, isn't my thing, but something about her. It's the eye. It's also her eyes. It's her eyes, and the fang, and the snake buddies. That's so cute.
To see what lies beyond and above, I want to find out what it's like out there.
Huh. I like her. Her design, very, very pretty. She has 9 French snakes in a lab coat. A cute adoption and snake. I like snake. And I like that snake is sentient and communicates. Can you look up Kiparina? The character trailer isn't officially here yet, but she's part of Elizabeth's patch. If it has not been officially released, then we will not watch it. Her design is cool, but not a meta one. Nah, screw the meta. Check her comment section. Should I? Wait. Should I? Is there anything? What is awaiting me in the comment section? Not spoiler. I think it's interesting that most of the hair tones in this game are natural. Only odd colors are generally on the non-humans. True. Gives context. First comment on... Oh! This one? From, oh yeah. Maybe that is. Giving people some extra context here. On CN, this was originally posted on April 1st. They have an extra post before the trailer saying, "Bounty alert. Has anyone seen Elizabeth, the grinning woman in the picture? Where is she? We can't be apart for more than 24 hours. One more hour and I'm done for." And the full description on the trailer is a loving family of snakes. Number 8, will using this title really get more viewers? It's not April Fool's Day today, is it? Check the calendar, it actually is. Is that why, whoops, is that why she disappeared? And number two is, wait. Number 2, Elizabeth? Wait. Huh? So wait. So, okay, yeah, so Elizabeth, wait, is Elizabeth one of the... Wait, but this is still Elizabeth, right? One of the snakes called her number 2. Huh. So they're a literal family? Huh. Fascinating. Actual family. I thought more like found or, you know, just like platonic, but no, apparently actual, in a way, actual family. Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, I like her a lot. I like her design a lot. All right, and last but not least, another quick short. Named it.
We've already met before at the Foundation.
Hi.
Name day, investigator for St.
Okay.
Pavlov Foundation. Basically, it was my own decision that made me who I am now. The storm and so-called fate only played a small part in my life. The reasons don't matter anymore.
Interesting. He is the useless man. His name gay. The day that, wait, actually, I didn't really pay attention to the name. Hold on. Actually, hold on. Oh my god, it straight up looks like name gay. Love that. Love that. I love that. He has a ponytail. Didn't notice that. I like his hair, actually. I'm not a fan of, I don't think I'm a fan of this kind of clothing. It's just not my thing, but I can appreciate it. Real name Leonid? Whichever it is. You're gonna look at the version trailers at some point. Once again, not before I play the game. No, maybe at some point, but I want to actually start playing the game soon. And I don't even know if I'm gonna do the EP reactions beforehand. I might just play the game first. Like the next reverse stream might just be me playing the game. And after that we can look at more stuff. But yeah, for now, no. But let me turn the music back on. Those were all the trailers. All 79. So let me go through this again. Actually, let me catch up with chat real quick. See if I missed anything that I want to comment on. Really appreciate how they actually did their research on clothing, though. It can and does make certain characters less appealing visually, which is fine for accurate clothing. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, if it's accurate, for me, it's just a preference thing, right? Even if I don't like, even if I don't really like fuck with this clothing aesthetically, I very much appreciate that they went through the effort of actually trying to be, you know, accurate, of actually trying to properly represent like different cultures and clothing and whatnot. I do very much respect that. Very much appreciate the effort, even if it's not my thing personally. Next to HSR? Yeah. other streams this week will all be HSR. Some EPs are kind of spoiler for stories sometimes, so I would recommend watching later. Yeah, fair. Yeah, it's been 2 hours already. Jesus. Considering that I said this was gonna be a shorter stream, I mean, it's gonna be a shorter stream than... I mean, we're not gonna go for too much longer. Now I just want to, like, keep chatting a little bit and give my, like, final impressions on these characters. You know, as a whole, I guess. The Kimberly patch trailer is the crazy spoiler. Usually think it's valid to do the version trailers right before starting each relevant story / chapter, and then do the relevant EPs after playing it. Probably the most faithful experience. That's what I considered, maybe. Like, maybe before I, like, start a chapter or something. That is assuming I like the game enough to continue playing, right? But that would be an option to, like, watch version trailers before I start a new chapter. So that way I kind of get, like, a similar experience to, you know, people who have been keeping up with it as it came out. So maybe we'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. But even then, I'll probably, like, you know, I'll just watch, like, trailers and, like, nothing else. The Garmin trailers? Not sure if I'll watch those. There's a lot of... Yeah, there's lots of stuff to react to here, I feel like. Also YouTube Shorts? Yeah. Okay, but... So, out of all of these characters, the ones that caught my attention the most, whether aesthetically or personality-wise, I think Regulus a little bit. I think Regulus is kind of cute. I like X. Let's see. Aesthetically, there was, I think, there was Centurion, who aesthetically I really, really liked. And I think before that, was there another character? Was it DK?
Silence.
Nope, it was not. Oh, right. Click. I like Click. He seems very pathetic. Let's see. Who else do we have? Who else did we have? Druvis? Kind of. Pickles, obviously. Because dog. This should be a reverse OSD. At least it's, yeah. Livestream concert. Like, to be pathetic, I love my pathetic fictional men. Horopedia, just because he also seems very loser, very nerd. Let's see who else. 6, possibly. Let's see, Ezra, 2, Yensei. I mean, her design, yeah. The red hair. I think is very pretty for Yensei. Oh yeah, the Birdman. Birdman as well. I'm curious about. He's all a little bit. I'll have to see her in the story for sure. Enigma. Although I think Enigma was an NPC, right? I think. Oh yeah, Tenant also. Yes. I was also curious about Tenant. Was that the lesbian? Was that the Kaoru-esque lesbian? Because yes, I think I liked that was the one whose eyes I liked a lot. Horopedia is an absolute loser, otherwise his real name wouldn't be Joshua. Oh right, that's his name. Right. Yeah, no, he seems very loser. Kakanya, I think I'm gonna like Kakanya's personality quite a lot. Mercuria, aesthetically beautiful. One of my favorite designs, I think. Jay might be like one of my top three, like personality-wise. I think it might be Kakanya. So far, Kakanya, Jay. And maybe Willow? Yeah, I think those three might be... And Aleph. Aleph? And Elizabeth. I think those might be my top 5 personality-wise, just from like the first impressions that I've gotten of them. She hates Marcus. You're right, I do. I don't know, the younger characters, I need to see them in the story. I need to see how they act in the story. And, you know, the rest. Saying that the lesbian in this game isn't quite the useful descriptor you think it is. I know. That is just like, Tenant was the one where everyone immediately like spammed in chat like lesbian alert. So that's why. Aleph? I don't hate Marcus. I never said I hate Marcus. Marcus isn't actually that young. I forgot how. I mean, I don't know the exact ages of these characters, right? I never said I hate Marcus. I never said I hate him. I'll have to see more of him. Wait, her? Wait, what? Wait, was Marcus a girl? Marcus might have been a girl. Right, a girl. Sorry. I have to see more of her. Whoops. Kakani is my favorite character, so you know what you're doing right. You know that you're doing right? Hell yeah. Yeah, Marcus was a girl. Excuse me? I forgot. Which of Allah's personalities? All of them. Probably all of them. Yeah, it's the name. It's the name that puts me off, because I never hear the name Marcus used for someone that isn't a man. All of them are surprisingly young, even if their face looks old. I mean, on the other hand, there's been quite a few that I actually have that look rather young, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were older. The babysitter meta is the 3 island children and an adult and a team. That is great. That is great. Where is music? Where is music? There we go. Whoopsies. What am I doing? No. Spotify? Thank you. Marcus is a non-gendered name, to be fair. I've never heard it. I've only heard it used for men in Germany, at least. And, you know, like, just everywhere. But, you know, I'll get used to it. I mean, there's a lot of names that, you know, I'm not used to in this game that I'll grow accustomed to. Also, August. Yeah, true. I forgot which one that was. Were they later? There's... Oh my god, an Argus. I forgot about Argus. Female boot hill. Not quite, but cowboy. Right. Her as well. I'm curious about her as well. His VA is an actual child? Interesting. Next to Vila and Windsong? Okay, then was further... Oh. Avgus was... Oh, right, you with the sunflowers. Right. If you want to see someone truly adorable, you need to check out the I2 of the character called Poltergeist. Have you seen that character yet? I'm not sure. There's a reason we have imposter issues whenever they reveal character names. People thought Argus was a man name till she was released. Yeah, fair. And honestly, I do like that. I do like that they're, you know, kind of like messing around with, quote, messing around, you know? They're using like unconventional names for these characters. Or like characters that you'd, you know, usually hear more common for one gender than the other. I actually do quite like that. She's a 4-star? Oh, she has no shore, it's just a 4-star. Can I look her up then? Real quick? You should react to the character skins trailers? Maybe at some point. For now, this is probably gonna be the last trailer reaction that I'm gonna do before actually starting the game. Okay, let me look up reverse poltergeist. Just want to see how they look. Oh, it just is. It just is. I see. I see. I see. Kind of silly. Oh, they do have feet though. They do have feet. They have legs at least. Interesting. Huh. Just don't look at her feet. Too late, I just did. Oh, 3 legs. Okay, that I didn't see, actually. Interesting. It's her... Oh, yeah, I2. Sorry, I2. I2. Right. Reverse. Poltergeist. I2. Inside 2. Where do I go for that in the wiki? Is it here? Others, am I blind? Oh yeah, I see. Oh, she has a face. Oh, she has a face. Oh, she's cute. Oh, she's cute. Oh, she's adorable. Aww. She looks very baby. What a timing. Peak feet discussions. Don't get used to it. It's not the it's not the usual. It's not the norm here. There is a... I mean, if there's a game, if it exists, chances are there is a wiki for it. Whether it's well maintained is another thing, but... Shy Ghost baby, she seems very cute. A drowned ghost drowned on her birthday? Jesus! Oh, the poor baby! Oh no! Okay, yeah, Poltergeist, very cute. Very cute. Okay, I think that is where I'm gonna leave it for today. Also because my bladder is about to explode. And I want to keep this as a shorter stream, but this was fun. And today was a short stream but big stream. A lot of people here. A lot of people here, more than I've ever had. I appreciate all of you being here and hope you enjoyed yourselves. If any of you consume if any of you consider yourselves to be fellow Hoyo shills, and I wear that term like a badge of honor at this point. The rest of this week is going to be all HSR streams because 3.4 is coming out and we're gonna be playing through the whole quest on stream. I am probably gonna cry and scream and be very sad and depressed and... Yes. So if you enjoy that, and just HSR content, just Hoyo content in general, feel free to stick around. We also do other stuff occasionally when, you know, I am not chained to a 10-hour main quest. Do some variety stuff occasionally. We are playing Ace Attorney at a snail's pace. We have been playing Ace Attorney 6 for like months now. And we've been stuck on like one single case because I keep things keep coming up and I keep taking breaks from the game. But we are on the last case of Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice and we're gonna finish that one up eventually. And, you know, we have other fun, like, just yapping streams. Sometimes we talk about fandom stuff, fandom discourse of all sorts. We do a tier list every now and then. So a lot of stuff. Except for the skip button. Yeah, honestly. I would only use it for, like, if I ever make an alt account, but yeah. Yeah. Will you pull for Finon? Absolutely, yes. Yes, I will. I have a guarantee. I have a guarantee for Finon, and I'm gonna pull for his light cone. Will I get it? I have no idea, because I am not on a guarantee for that one. But I'm gonna try. The skip button is going to... HSR is going to have a skip button starting 3.4 onward. Not yet, but... John, I have not played the investigation games, but I know what happens in them. I have watched playthroughs of them. So I'm probably not going to stream those games, also just because that's money that I would have to spend. But I know what happens in them. The song with only 4 bars of lyrics, hell yeah. What the fuck is reality? Hell yeah! But yeah, to everyone who stopped by today or last stream for the first time, I appreciate all of you being here. And thank you guys again for now over 1,000. Where are we at right now? Over 1.2k subs on the YouTubes in like the span of a few days or something. So I appreciate all of you quite a bit, and I am somewhat questioning your humor and sanity, but that's you know, it's fine. Good thing I started the P5 gacha. Oh yeah, that too. We did play the P5 gacha on last week. I need to log in today. I love P5. I love P5X. I love Persona. Genshin took up so much of my hard drive. That is fair. Yeah. The animation of Final will be uploaded on Wednesday, so we save up. Oh yeah. I'm gonna try my best to like not look at. I'm not gonna go on Twitter. I'm not even gonna go on Blue Sky unless, you know, except for like posting when I go live. I'm gonna try to steer clear of literally everything. I'm probably gonna be careful on YouTube as well, because I really don't want to be spoiled. And it's difficult. It's difficult when you look at some leaks, because then like people oftentimes don't tag their leaks properly. So I'm a person that I like looking at character leaks, like kit leaks, gameplay leaks, but I don't like story leaks. But because people don't really tag their stuff properly most of the time, it kind of just like, it overlaps, and so I end up seeing stuff that I don't want to see. So, fair. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, there's no Discord. There is a Discord for the official V Arcana, the group that I'm a part of, which I'm gonna be linking on my channels, on both channels, later today, that you can join. But yeah, I do plan to play the Great Ace Attorney at some point as well. I think after Spirit of Justice, I'm probably gonna take a little break from Ace Attorney, and we're gonna come back around to it at some point. Yeah, V Arcana is a VTubing group that I am a part of. That I joined recently. Lovely people. Lovely people. I recommend giving all of them checking them out as well. This is a good track, yeah. But yeah, anyway. That's gonna be it from me. I should probably get to making some food for myself as well. I am getting kind of hungry, and my bladder is currently screaming at me to get the fuck up. So, thank you guys for being here today. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. I wish you all a lovely rest of your day, night, or whatever time it is for you. There's the once in a blue moon YouTube alert. Whoever that was, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. Stay safe, y'all. Take care. And I may see you again at some point. Or not. Maybe you're just here for the reverse reactions, in which case, valid. Bye-bye!